What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a brief dive into business credit, what the benefits of business credit cards over personal credit cards will be, and whether they might be a good choice for you and your business. Of course, before we get started, if you do end up enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel as we put out videos just like this all the time. Of course, give the video a like too, and consider leaving a comment with your thoughts. So a lot of people who are operating a business may not even be familiar with the difference between a business credit card and a personal credit card and what the benefits of each one are going to be. Now, just to start out, I wanted to show you guys this example of maybe a difference between a business credit card and a personal credit card. Now, you may see business credit cards like the American Express Business Gold Card and the Business Platinum. American Express also offers cards like the Personal Platinum and the Personal Gold Card, and they are similar but very different. I'll again show you a similar example with Chase. This is the Chase Ink Business Preferred, and this is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Sapphire Preferred being a personal card, and the Ink Business Preferred being a business card. Now, when you're using your credit card, they're pretty much going to work in the same way. You spend some money on it, you pay your bill at the end of the month. Same thing, go every single month. Now, with a personal credit card, you are going to see some benefits that are geared towards personal consumption, travel, spending, that sort of thing. We're seeing benefits for travel, dining, grocery, streaming services, that sort of thing. Things that a person who's just living their life on the day-to-day, they're going to want groceries, they might want to pay for streaming services, they might travel, that sort of thing. Everything's kind of aimed towards personal consumption. And that's perfectly fine. That's great for someone who's not operating a business. Now, Joe Schmo down the street might have a Chase Sapphire Preferred, he loves it, but he also is running his online business, and this online business pays for Google ads, he pays for Facebook ads, and he's also purchasing inventory, and he's paying for shipping to ship his products all over the country. And he could do this with his personal credit card. However, he's not really going to get any great benefits. He's only getting 1 point per dollar spent on all purchases that don't fall into these categories, which is fine, but it's nothing special. Now, if he did a little bit of research, he would figure out that there is a card called the Ink Business Preferred. This is also offered by Chase, and it will be a little bit different to get approved for it because you do have to have a business, but you're going to be getting great benefits that are more suited towards a business. You're going to be getting 3x points on shipping purchases, advertising. This is going to be Facebook ads, Google ads, that sort of thing, internet, cable, phone services, and of course travel. And of course you also will get 1 point per dollar spent on other purchases, but you can see these categories that this card caters towards are specific things that a business will be spending money on, and not really categories that people personally would be really spending money on. Maybe people spend money on travel, internet, cable, phone, but most people aren't spending too much money on shipping or advertising. However, a business would be spending a lot more money in these categories, and thus this credit card would make a lot of sense for a business, and they can get a lot of value out of it. Now, this is a difference between credit cards for personal use and business use. However, arguably the largest difference is the way that the credit works with your personal credit score. Now, with a personal credit card, you're going to use your credit history. Your credit score is going to get you approved for this card. You have a solid credit score, you're going to be approved for this card. You're going to get a strong credit limit. You're going to pay your bill off every month in full, and you're going to be increasing your credit score slowly over time. With a business credit card, it's kind of going to work the same way. When you apply for the card, you might have to use your personal credit, but you're also going to be able to rely on business credit as well as building your business's credit. And then the biggest difference between these two cards is going to come in the way that you're able to spend money. When you spend money on your personal credit card, you're going to work up to that credit limit. And if you are spending a lot of money every month, you have high revolving utilization. That means you might be a slightly higher risk candidate. If every month you're spending a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, then maybe one month you max out your credit card, and that's going to reflect on your credit score. This category of amounts owed, if you're owing, maybe you have $5,000 of credit available and you owe $5,000, information might tell the bank or the credit card issuer that someone who's more likely to max out their credit cards in the next few months, they're more likely to be missing payments, that sort of thing. So that might not be good. We might not want to extend them any more credit, something like that. Now, on the other side of that scale, you have business credit, which if you don't pay your bill, you're still going to have issues. But if you're using your business credit card and you want to, say, for example, spend $5,000 of your $5,000 credit limit, that's perfectly fine. That's not going to negatively impact your credit score at all. That's more seen as a acceptable thing than personal credit. If you max out your personal credit, that's going to hurt your credit score. If you max out your business credit, that is not going to hurt your business credit or your personal credit score. Because generally, if you're spending things on business expenses like inventory, shipping, maybe you have a large purchase of a new piece of equipment, that's generally seen as positive. You're not necessarily going to be going into tons of debt and not paying your bills. Usually you're spending money in your business to make more money. Usually when you're spending a ton of money on your personal credit card, it might not have the same positive value in the future. If you spend $5,000 at the mall, that might have less upside than if you go buy a brand new screen printing machine for your t-shirt company, as an example. So with a business credit card, you're not going to have that same issue where you're going to be hurting your personal credit by making use of your entire credit limit. And for a lot of people, this is a reason why they move towards business credit when they're operating a business, because they can operate their business, they can spend what they need to, and they don't have to worry about how it's going to impact their personal credit in the future. Now, these are just two main differences between business credit cards and personal credit cards. There are some other minute differences that you can look into yourself as well. But if anyone ever refers to business credit, you'll have a little bit more information about the differences between the two, and maybe you'll understand which one may be best for you or your business's needs. And you may now understand why someone might look towards business credit when they're trying to look for a credit card for their business. If you guys do have any questions, of course, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and we will do our best to respond to them. Of course, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and we will see you in the next one.